Welcome back to the second part of this vocabulary walkthrough of the Chalmers Mandarin Chinese course, Lesson 2. So the first character of this part is going to be jiao. Jiao, to be called, the fourth tone, jiao. And you probably recognize the left part of this character, which means mouth, jiao. And when calling someone, you have to use your voice, and so you have to use your mouth. It's a way to remember it, jiao. 什么 is a question word with second tone followed by fifth tone, and often you just pronounce it as 什么 very fast. And when you see this word, you can be sure that this is a question. So 什么 is always found in questions. 什么 meaning what. 名字 given name. Second tone followed by a short fourth tone, 名字. And we say given name instead of first name because in China, the family name comes before the given name, as opposed to in the West, where the given name comes first. So when you use the terms first name and last name, you often get all sorts of mix-ups when you deal with Chinese people. So rather use just given name and family name, and you avoid all sorts of mix-ups. So 名字 is given name. Say after. 名字 我 means I or me. 我 很 very 很 tone 3. For example, if you want to say very good, you say 很好 很好. But then you encounter one of very few exceptions in the Chinese language. When you have two tone 3s in a row, the first of them changes and becomes tone number 2. So instead of saying 很好, which you would if you just say two tone 3s in a row, you say 很好 很好, which is just much easier to pronounce, and that is exactly why this rule has appeared. So 很好 instead of 很好. Very 很. 是 to be. 是. And this is great because 是 replaces all four of the English's equivalent words. So be, is, are, and am are all the same in Chinese. You don't have any of the weird exceptions. So just 是 for all four of them. And you probably recognize some parts of this character. I think the top you recognize as the sun, and the bottom part here is a stretched person. So 人 down here, 日 up here, and 人 down here. And later on we'll also find out this one. So soon you will be able to decipher this whole character. 是 to be. 谢谢 it can be written both like this with two tone 4s, but can also be written as tone 4 followed by the neutral tone 5. 谢谢, so a little less emphasis on the second 谢. So 谢谢, thank you. And you're probably just going to recognize these two characters as the two hardest ones you know right now because it's just a mess of strokes, and that's fine. As long as you recognize them as 谢谢, that's all fine. 瑞典 Sweden. 瑞典 say after. 瑞典 N is another question particle. And this one is used when you want to ask the same question back. So if I ask, how are you? Then you might want to say, I'm fine, and you back. Then you'd say, I'm fine, 你呢? And you, 你呢? That's how 呢 is used. 哪 is also a word that always occurs in questions, and it means which. So say after. 哪 which. And if you attended Sven's first lecture, then you'll know that the center part of this character, even though we haven't gone through it, means moon. And to the left, that's right, you have mouth. 早上 早 meaning early. 上, we had that in the last video. but it's often included in words describing these time intervals. So 早上 means morning. 早上。晚上 晚上 evening. Same here with late instead, combined with 上 we get evening. 王建国 王建国. So it starts from the left with this one. We have Wang, which means a king. Jian, to found. Guo, empire. So king who founds an empire. King who founds an empire. And why would you want to know that? Well, you don't, basically. But it's a pretty common Chinese name. So the only thing I want from you right now is that when you see this in the written dialogue, don't get frightened. It is just a name in Chinese, and that's all you need to know. Wang Jianguo, a common Chinese name. 再见再见. This is going to be the last of the words for lesson 2. Goodbye. 再见. So let's see how we can combine these words into some short sentences. First off, we have 你叫什么名字? You are called what name? What is your name? Next, we have 我叫. This is what you respond to this first one. 我叫王建国. I am called Wang Jianguo. My name is Wang Jianguo. 你是哪国人? You are which country person? Where are you from? 你是哪国人? And if you want to answer that question, given that you are from Sweden, then you would say 我是瑞典人. 我是瑞典人. I am Sweden person. I'm Swedish. Now, in the last video, we had 你好吗? 你好吗? Meaning, how are you? If you want to respond to that, you would say 我很好. I very good. 谢谢. Thank you. 你呢? You, how about? So that adds up to I'm good, thanks, and you. 我很好，谢谢你呢. And lastly, we have, if you want to wish someone a good whatever time of the day, we have 晚上好. 晚上好, good evening. 晚上好. And 早上好. 早上好, good morning. So that's all for this week, and see you in class. Don't forget to listen in on the podcast where you get the dialogue and do the tasks in Learn, and we'll see you in class.